Thank you so much for coming. We expected about 32 people to come today, only those who had qualified. But we are happy that all of you are here. So we'll start with the FAQ, the friendly audience quiz. I hope all of you are ready. One request: those of you who have already qualified and will be on stage soon, the 32 of you, are requested not to answer for the first 30 seconds so that the audience gets a chance to win prizes, because all of you are anyway winning prizes. So, all those who have started wearing seat belts in earnest while sitting behind the driver's seat, please stand up. You can stand up, yes, but after 30 seconds, you give them what they call a lag. You give yourself a lag. Okay. You know what is euphemism, right? Euphemism is a nice way of putting things that are not very nice. For example, for micturition we have this, for defecation we have that, and for last time we discussed for, okay, we'll not give a clue. Then there is something called dysphemism, opposite of euphemism. Like last time we said, the dysphemism for cigarettes is coffin nails. Right? What dysphemism is used by the Mumbai police for helmetless bikers? Helmetless bikers. Dysphemism, meaning it is something that is quite, it is a phrase of two words. Anybody? Okay. Organ donors, who said that? Okay, organ donors, Ashit. Ashit gets a prize. Thank you, Ashit, for waiting. The Mumbai police calls them organ donors if they go helmetless. From this side. Ashit Hegde. He's the only black-haired senior guy. Is that natural is a question. Okay, we go to the next question. The next question: all those whose first names have at least 3 vowels, please stand up. So we have Deepak here, I know him. Parimal, I know him. Leena, I know her. I forgot your name, sir, again. Suvojit, we know him. Sir, I forgot your name. Mansoor. So there are many here. Gaurav, we know. Okay, you have in the periodic table, there are 4 elements. You know the periodic table of chemical elements? There are 4 elements with the letter I, which start with the letter I. One is iridium, the second is indium. There are 2 others which are used as medicines. Iodine and iron. I heard iron from here first, so we'll give Gaurav the prize. Yeah? Sir? That is related to the alimentary canal, not the elementary table. I did not say which start on the table. There are 2 of these. I'm so sorry. You are right. Okay. So we got that. We go to the next question. All those youngsters, young guys, who like being dude as against bro. Those who like being called dude but not bro, please stand up. Yeah, okay. I hope that none of you, Milind, are called dude or bro by anybody. Young is somebody who can be called dude or bro. That is young. Your question. First of all, some information. The word dude comes from a German word which means fool. Just to tell you. This is not something that I made up. If a German person says Gesundheit, what is he saying? Not you. Shh. Anybody? Good morning. Yeah. Not God bless you. Health, we will give it to you. I forget names. Nikhil Sonde. He gets the Gesundheit means Priyanshi here is a German teacher. She was jumping in her seat. Gesundheit is a word which means health. Basically, again spoken after a sneeze. So it's like God bless you. But why God bless you is not used by some people? Because it meant that you're going to die. Now God bless you. It came from the plague times. Okay, all those who think that their biologic age is at least 10 years less than their chronological age, please stand up. Okay, there's no way to prove this. And I cannot question or counter question you, but I'm glad that you think so.
No, there is a quiz called realage.com. You can actually find out
Yeah, and the biologic age. Okay, Jean Clement of France once remarked, I have got only one wrinkle and I am sitting on it. She was talking about her gluteal cleft. I have got only one wrinkle and I'm sitting on it. What was her claim to fame?
122 years.
Oh wow, Prashant, 122, the longest living, recorded, documented, cross-checked, longest living person. We'll take this chance. Dr. Manoj Bharucha is here. Last time I had said that if anybody finds any question of mine, non-juxtamed gets a prize. Dr. Manoj Bharucha detected one, and a prize for Dr. Manoj Bharucha here.
What was the question?
I had asked that a particular doctor couple, Sonavne, in Pune, goes beneath a bridge frequently to do something. And of course they were treating beggars. And he said there's nothing juxtamed about it. The juxtamed was actually in the thought, okay, if they go under a bridge to do something, what is that they do? That was the juxtamed. You also asked the same question. Deepak Tirthani also asked, so please give him one. Deepak also actually mentioned, I forgot that. So yeah, that juxtamed stayed inside me. Okay.
Too many wrinkles in your brain.
Yeah. We have a banner, Shweta. You have the banners here? Okay. We'll get that. All those who call their mothers by their first name, not by mom or anything else, by their first name. Anybody? You can stand up, sometimes it's okay.
Sir, you have to stand.
Rajiv, what did you call your mother? Parag? Anu. Sulabha, what's your name? Sorry? Sarish, okay. And your mother's name? Maulin. Perlin. Okay. So a question to you. What is this a recipe of? Remove the brains. Remove the intestines. Fill the body cavity with flavors. Stitch it back. Place in potassium citrate for 70 days. Is correct. Mummification is correct. Dr. Swara gets it. Nah, one of you will have to come up. Okay, we have what we did last time, fill in the blank. This is a quote by Mark Twain. All those who have qualified will give 30 seconds to the others. Kindness, Sanjay, we give it to him, and both of you, both I think got same, Ravi and Sanjay. Kindness, you first let them read, na Baba, tum log bahut jaldi karte hai. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Is correct. Thank you. Let's have one more. Cricket is basically baseball on something. This was written before the times of T20 and limited overs. Yeah, you can. Valium. Somebody said Valium. Kumar said Valium. We'll give to Kumar and to Dr. Balkrishnan. You can shout. Yeah, you can shout. Don't raise your hand. This is not a classroom. Don't worry. Okay, we have the third banner, please. And this is probably the most difficult. That Valium thing was said by Robin Williams. Varicose veins are the result of an improper selection of. Sorry? No. Improper selection. This is by William Osler. William Osler, famous Canadian physicist. Garments is the number of blanks are actually they represent the number of letters. Varicose veins are the result of an improper selection of of grandparents is the correct answer. Of grandparents. And one more here. No blank here. So the question is, who said, and the answer is hidden in the letters. Who said, what did they say? Who said, the CEO of which firm said, only the paranoid survive? Somebody said that until here. Okay, neither of you gave 30 seconds to the audience, but yeah, your name, sir? Francis is a qualifier and he gets a prize yet. Intel head said, and these are all business quizzing community, so they are, okay, so we go on to the next. Only the paranoid survive. Is that true, Francis? Is that true? Only the paranoid survive? I thought we survive because of the paranoids. Okay. All those here who play a string instrument, please stand up. Yeah. Deepak, what do you play? Guitar. Sitar. Guitar again. Sitar. Wow. Guitar, violin. Guitar. Okay. So now, Einstein had two hobbies. Violin and smoking pipe. Who else shared these hobbies with me? Churchill is wrong. Only those who stand up. Stand up. No, not now. You still don't. Okay, Sherlock Holmes. I'll give it to you. Sherlock Holmes is correct. Okay, I did not give a further hint because I had to make it juxtamed, fictional character created by a doctor, but that would have been too much. Yeah. Okay. I have an expert on this particular problem here amongst the non-medics, so I'll request him to kind of shut up. All those born in March, please stand up. Born in March. Okay, March does not actually go back. June does not be a favorite month for anything. Your question. Why is 25th March chosen as the World Down Syndrome Day? Why is 25th March chosen the World Down Syndrome Day? Anybody? Okay, anybody else? What did I say? 25th? I'm so sorry. 21st March, I'm sorry, you can sit down, but 21st March, I'm so sorry. Trisomy 21 is the reason. You tell me, the lockdown? My memory went. Just after COVID, yeah, my memory went. Okay. All those who love eating in marriage receptions and will fill their plate on the first go. Really? Okay. Which sitcom star has worked in her father's neurology lab for 8 years. Which sitcom star has worked in her father's neurology lab for 8 years? The reason you are standing up was a hint. Radhika Apte is incorrect. We'll give it, ask you. No, Lisa Kudrow is correct, and therefore Phoebe Buffet as Buffet the hint. We'll give her a prize. What's your name? Sorry, Ashwini. All those ladies here who have delivered 3 or more babies of their own, not as a labor room specialist, please stand up. 3 or more kids of their own. Only one? Please give her the prize. Actually, I'm glad you said please give her 3 prizes. Okay. I'll ask you a question, give you a prize irrespective. Your question is, in the film, do you see films, Hindi films? Not really. Your kids are old. I know one of them at least is quite, not old, but has children of her own, I suppose, right? Okay. She got 3. Her daughter's name is Ruth, I think. She's the one who has 3? Ruth and Ruthless. All those who have... Okay, I'll keep the question open to everybody. If you can answer, you will go first. In the film Mughal-e-Azam, Emperor Akbar spares the life of Anarkali at the behest of her mother. Why does he spare Anarkali's life? Anybody?
Basically, when Salim has come back from after 14 years, he is so excited that he gives her a boon. He gives his ring and tells her, ask me whenever you want to, I shall honor your ring.
Yeah, Sojit.
When broke the news when Akbar Jahangir was born, that's the thing told that I will grant you one wish.
One wish. I got that answer on my book. So Sojit is right. He gets a prize, please. All those who have a sibling, one or more siblings, and who think that their parents favor one sibling over the other. इतने सारे लोग. Dr. Vartax, you are favored or the other is favored? Huh? Your sibling. And I can see Vartax 2 kids standing with each other. And who do you think is favored? And who do you think is favored? Okay. Okay. I think we are here. You were favored? Okay. Okay. In the Kamal Hassan film, Appu Raja, Appu and Raja are twins. They are what do they call those twins which are similar twins? Identical twins, or whatever is the medical term. Monozygous twins, I'm sorry. They are monozygous twins, Appu and Raja. And yet, Appu is a dwarf and Raja is not. Why? Okay, I will give it to him. He is right. Vishal, mother was given poison during pregnancy, and somehow, through the uterine circulation, which was very selective, the poison only reached one of the kids and the other kid was spared. That is right. We'll give him a prize. Sorry? What is it? All those who are surgeons, orthopedic, general, whatever surgeons, or who are studying to become surgeons, and who do not drink alcohol, please stand up. Please stand up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, only three of you. Big round of applause. Mimi says big round of applause for her, and we will give to them. But why are you be applauding? What is special about them? They need help. What's your name, sir? Mohammed. Mohammed. And why don't you drink? Just asking. Well, everybody in the OT drinks, right? No. Okay, your question is Amitabh Bachchan plays a surgeon in the film Mrityu Data. What is special about his surgical skills? Mrityu Data film. Anybody? Yeah, both of you got it right. I think Harshad knew that. He can operate only when he was drunk. Are you a student? Are you done with studies? Huh? Intern. So you know now, right? He can only operate when he is drunk. Okay, we'll have now a juxtamed poem recited by Dr. Kruti and Dr. Suraj's daughter. Tanaya, can you come on stage? Also, I'm checking all those medics who are up on stage. Can you please tell me if your partners have not come? Please, raise your hands, just in case they have not come. Okay, Tanaya is going to recite a poem. I'm going to ask the question after the poem. The poem is about a child who feigns sickness so that she does not attend school.
Sick. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy and McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut. My eyes are blue. It might be influenza flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday. Goodbye. I'm going out to play.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tanaya. Thank you. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Thank you. Will you ask them the question?
You have to now name the poet.
Okay, anybody? Edward Leano. Edward Leano, he, hint, American, he wrote poems both for adults, raunchy poems for adults. Mark Twain, W. Jordan, Roald Dahl, no. Shel Silverstein, Dr. Balkrishnan gets it, is the correct answer. So we are a little closer. One thing that I forgot to announce is many of your prizes contain boxes of millets. We have Dr. Kruti here, Dr. Suraj's wife, who's a nutritionist and a millet specialist. And 2023 is the UN declared year of the millet. So she wants to encourage people to kind of use more millets. So I'll just ask a couple of questions about this so that I know whether you know anything. Which Ekta Kapoor production had the name of a millet in its title? Yeah, tell. Nah. The T is silent in your thing. Name of a millet. You know, there are many names of millets like Nachni. Nachni is also called Ragi, Bajra, Jowar. Ragini MMS is the correct answer. Ragini MMS. This is as trivial as you can get, right? Okay, so these millets, of course, are, you know, the popular millets. There are so many millets, and Kruti has written a book on millets. Each one of you who is getting the millet box has a book on the millet, and we'll, of course, the book is on Amazon. So there's something that benefits the farmers because it doesn't need pesticides, it doesn't need much water, and it is good for the environment and probably very good for the health because they have low glycemic index. Yeah, so that is about. We regularly, as doctors, advise at least Nachni, which is called Ragi, because of high iron content, high calcium content. Okay, let's go on to the next one. All those who have. Did I ask about vowels in your names? Yes. Yeah. All those who have taught themselves, their kids, the alphabet, please stand up. Not the school teacher, not a tuition teacher. The first time they learned alphabets was from you. Okay, very nice. Yeah, M can stand up now. Okay. We have. I would love to ask. Mimi Ingorani. Mimi, you are a Scrabble player, and of course you taught your children alphabets. And when did they start learning Scrabble? Age 5, yeah. And how are they doing kind of on the state level or something? Played for India, is it? Wow. So, your question. Name a medical investigator. You know there are 5 vowels or 6, depending on how you look at it. E, I, O, U, and Y is considered sometimes a vowel. Name a medical investigation which has all the 6 vowels in its word, one single word. Medical investigation. Yeah? I test one word. No U in homocysteine. No Y. One word. Somebody else? Okay, I'll make it easier. It's an ENT investigation. Audiometry is the correct answer. Mukund was sitting, but we'll give you the prize, Mukund. Audiometry was a difficult one. All those who have once in their life won a beauty contest or a fancy dress competition. One, not second place, third place, not important. Won a beauty contest. Or Tanaya must have, I'm sure. Okay, Shruti here, Dr. Leena here, Ravi here. Yeah, chalega. Physical. Okay. Ravi, what was it?
I had sung Mere Angane Mein with the Ghagra Choli.
Rajiv, what did you do?
I became Mahatma Gandhi for a fancy dress.
Oh, wow, Dr. Leena?
I became Indira Gandhi when emergency was on.
Oh, I forget your name again. Atharva. Bappi Lahiri, is it? Oh, wow. Rachna? Multiple times. Okay. Devesh? Mr. Bold on the ramp walk. Wow. Okay, so your question is this. Not related to beauty contest or anything like that. Name the actor. I will give you a hint, yeah. So, name the actor who played the character of Dr. Ghadghad Singh Wala in the film Aapki Kasam, Rajesh Khanna starrer. Clue is the title of the game that we are playing. The title was not announced this time. It was announced last time. The clue, name the actor. Wait. Asrani, Dr. Deepa ji gave that answer. We'll give it to you, Deepa ji. Deepa Sheth and husband Vallabh Sheth are sponsors of our event. Yeah. And Sheth Creators, their firm. Thank you so much. I'll not embarrass you further, but yeah. Okay, and the last question coming up. Tell me, what is the time? All those who have had gastroenteritis in the last monsoon, this monsoon that is, please stand up. Diarrhea, gastroenteritis. Mention the food. Those are JJ school or JJ college students, all three of them. And what was the culprit? Pani Puri? Priyal? And Aditya? No idea. Dr. Lopa? Pani Puri? Okay. So name the country that banned Pani Puri because of an outbreak of cholera in the country. France, you said? Japan, no? Pakistan, no? Canada, no? Okay, everybody. It is Nepal. Yeah, please down. Nepal recently banned Pani Puri because of a major outbreak of cholera. Actually, you should have answered. So, only you get up. All those who are. You have some. Nikhil? Anything? No. Those who sat down, stand up again. We will have to give you a chance to win. Besan, clay, and thickened milk were used in which film as artificial feces? We'll give it to you. Delhi belly is the correct answer. Yeah, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Delhi belly is the correct answer. Okay, and the last question, the absolute last question. Do we have prizes? Okay, we have prizes, but one more question, and then we'll play true or false for the rest of the prizes. All those who are quiet at home and garrulous outside, talkative outside, please stand up. Atharva again. Same story. Okay, but luckily we have some distribution again in the gender. Okay, why are you quiet at home, ma'am? But you talk outside. Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
You can. Vishal's wife. Okay.
No, she was my senior in college.
I'm so sorry. Oh, so she spoke to you, but not to her husband. Something like that.
And I can vouch that she was very
Workplace. Yeah. Okay. And Rachita, you are recently married. Is this something that happened after marriage, or you are always like that? Okay. While preparing for which film's role did Nargis go to a mental hospital in Thane and watched and watched electric shock treatments? Raat aur Din is the correct answer. It was leaked, so we will ask you another question. He claims to have gone to a dental college. He claims to have resided in a KM hospital hostel as a parasite. Who is this? Ayushman Khurrana. People are leaking answers, but thank you so much. We'll not give the any prize this time, and we'll play true or false. Okay, you know how this is played. Aadhe is taraf, aadhe us taraf. I will be making a statement. Sorry. Yeah. Aadhe is taraf, aadhe us taraf. Last time we played that, but there are some newcomers. So I'll make a statement. If the statement you think is correct, you turn right, face the right wall. If the statement is incorrect, you face the left wall. If you have guessed right, you stay standing, otherwise you sit down. In the Middle Ages, please stand up. Please stand up. Okay, everybody can play. No 30-second lag for the qualifiers here. If it's right, then right. In the Middle Ages, women would shave off their eyebrows to accentuate their foreheads because foreheads were considered a mark of beauty. True or false? Don't announce. Okay, it is true. It is true. Those who stay standing, I have the next question. In ancient times, men wore false eyebrows made of unicorn hair. True or false? Yeah. Most of you know that unicorns never existed, so false is correct. In history, they used to use goat hair, just for your information. In history, urine has been used to whiten teeth in olden times. True or false? Whiten teeth. It is true. It is true. When he was Prime Minister, Morarji Desai spoke for a whole 7 minutes on urine therapy while on television, American talk show called 60 Minutes. He spoke for 7 minutes on just that. True or false? It is true. It is true. In Hindi and Gujarati and maybe other local languages, auto urine therapy that Morarji used to practice is called Brahmambu. True or false? Brahmambu. Don't say the answer please for the others. It is Shivambu, not Brahmambu. False is correct. Shivambu. They call it Shivambu. In 1910, Halley's Comet became visible. People bought anti-comet pills to protect themselves from the toxic gas called cyanogen in the comet. True or false? They bought anti-comet pills. It is true. It is true. Descendants of the people who took anti-comet pills in 1910 took Patanjali's anti-COVID pills. Just joking. Just joking. Pirates wear eye patches so that they can save one eye in a battle. True or false? Why do they wear eye patches? They can save one eye in a battle. It is false. Nikhil, why do they wear a patch? They want to adapt themselves to darkness all the time, so that, The first American movie to show a toilet being flushed was called Down Under. True or false? Down Under. True or false? It is false. What was the first movie? Psycho was the first movie which showed a toilet being flushed. Professional ice cream tasters use a golden spoon to avoid the aftertaste from regular spoons. They use a golden spoon to avoid aftertaste from regular spoons. True or false? It is true. It is true. Fruit Loops of Kellogg's Kellogg's cereals. Fruit Loops can come in different colors because they can stimulate the various kinds of taste buds of a child. True or false? It is false. They all taste the same. They are making fools out of us. Some astronauts stick a patch of Velcro on the insides of their helmets so that they can scratch their noses when needed. True or false? True or false? It is true. We have 4 survivors. Yeah, we give them all the prizes. Thank you so much. All those who have 2 mobile phones in their pockets, please stand up. Maybe 2 or more. Okay, this is not a quiz question. I'm just telling you that mobile phones have up to 18 times more germs than toilet handles. Please sit down. Okay. Sorry? In my own house. No.
There is a study that surgeons dies 10% of infections in all hospitals in the USA.
Oh, wow.
And genes in PICU.
Genes.
Genes in NICU, PICU. That's why we don't.
Yes, sir.
Before
Yeah.
we formally start.
Yeah. We'll do the national anthem, which we like to do every time. Please stand up for that. Give us 1 minute and we'll start. I'll be calling the audience.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. We now play the first semi-final. The schedule for the day is like this. We play the first semi-final, have a break, and then play the second semi-final, which is non-medics, and then the finals. In the first semi-finals, we have paired two teams. I mean, we have teamed up two pairs, and the first team is this. We'll be calling you on stage. You'll be picking up a piece of paper which will tell us whether you're in team A or team B or team C or team D. I'll need some help here. Dimple, can you come? Okay, 4 teams, 4 members each team. All medics will play first. Medics will play first. The first team calling on stage, Dr. Vishal Peshativar, Dr. Varish Hingorani, Dr. Ashit Hegde, and Dr. Ajit Gajendra Gharkar. Dr. Ajit is a pediatrician, and I asked him why does he like quizzing. He said, I'm a pediatrician. I asked him again. He said, I like to keep abreast of information. So Dr. Ashit Hegde is an intensivist, and yeah, he's coming up. Yeah, all those who wish to come up a little forward also are welcome if you wish to. But I think we have some seats on the second row, especially. Ashit, of course, is I think one of the top 4 or maybe 5 crossword puzzle solvers in the country. And what do they call them? Cruciverbalists. Make paper. Take your pick your seat. Then we have Vishal. Vishal is a spine surgeon. Where is Vishal? Okay. Vishal is at Kokilaben Ambani Hospital, and we have Ajit, who's a pediatrician. Ajit is here, sorry, we spoke about you, and we have Varish Hingorani. He is, of course, a radiologist and sonologist, and he is a Scrabble, one of the top Scrabble players of the country. So we have, you got a seat? Yeah, team A, they become team A. Second team is Dr. Ashwini Nathu. She is a histopathologist working at Saifi Hospital, avid quizzer and an amateur soap maker. And then we have Dr. Prerna Shah, who was a partner in the eliminations, anesthesiologist and into long distance running and yoga. How can you talk outside your home when you're doing yoga? You do yoga and long distance running. Both don't allow you to talk outside. Dr. Shailesh Vartak, Sion Hospital Pathology. Dr. Urmi Chakravarti World Cup, partners on and off stage. You are a philatelist and a, what do they call that? Numismatist. You're not. Okay. Not coins or not notes.
It's heavy on the pocket.
Okay. And Dr. Urmi is a music lover. Do you learn music? Hindustani classical. Please take your pick of. Team D, sir. Yeah, you can give it to the third team. Dr. Milan Balakrishnan, psychiatrist, is here. Milan is here. His favorite thing is to sit with a bag of potato chips and beer in front of Netflix. Is that right? He's a psychiatrist. Milan the Shrink is his tag. What is it called? Hashtag? Something like that. Handle. Okay. Twitter, is it? How can you describe anything in 280 words in psychiatry? Dr. Soha Pense, that is the JJ gang. No, it is. I'm so sorry. Sand gang? No, sort of. Okay. She speaks, or so she claims, fluent medicine, fluent Netflix, and fluent sarcasm. Sitar player and a budding scuba diver. Then we have Mukund Jagannathan and Milind Wag. Both have been in with QED since the inception of QED, of course. Mukund, we have heard him, brilliant singer, top 10 crossword puzzle solver, cryptic crossword solver. And Milind, of course, is a grey-haired plastic cosmetic surgeon. He says grey-haired because he says every patch of the grey on my head is due to a patient. Cricket fanatic, Indophile, and we have the fourth team, Dr. Balkrishnan Nayak, Dr. Hemant Morparia, Dr. N.K. Kumar, and Dr. Anuj Tiwari. I remember Balkrishnan and Morparia, of course, they are avid quizzers since their college days, have won numerous championships, have written numerous quizzes, conducted them. They were the first QED 2012 champions, and Hemant, as you all know, is a brilliant cartoonist, famous for that, and has too many other hobbies. And Balkrishna, of course, I think he's probably the best quizzer on this podium, on this stage right now. And he's a family physician. Both are from KEM Hospital. Dr. Kumar, he's another KEMite, family physician again. Kumar is a partner in crime. He helps me conduct educational events on behalf of PiE. And Anuj Tiwari is a consulting physician again and a first timer at QED. Please take a seat. Sorry. All of you should have a piece of paper for rough work, 2 ball pens and a few bottles of water. I'll bring my quiz from the locker room. Okay, so these are the rules. The standard format, we start with team A and go clockwise for the first 4 rounds, anti-clockwise for the next 4 rounds. Every time we'll be starting with a different team. 10 points for a direct. You will get 15 seconds for the direct, and then pass on doesn't get time. The audience have only two requests to make from them, three actually. One, do not blurt out the answer. That is disaster for me because I don't have many reserve questions. Second, do not leave while the quiz is on. Third, what is the third? There is a third which will come. So, but applaud, yeah, applaud vigorously at every correct answer, and you can do your ooh-ahs at an incorrect answer. Audience will get a chance to answer if they can't answer, which probably will not happen. Okay, we have Team A. We start with Team A. Anything else that I have left out in announcements? Yes. Scorers here, Lacha and Omkar. Of course, both integral PiE. We will be scoring. If you wish, you can do your own scoring on the rough pads. We'll also be writing the answers and the round number in which you gave the correct answer, so that any disputes will be solved by Omkar. Round 1. First round is with images. Can we have the images, please? A conspiracy theory that started in 1990 related to the white smoke behind aircrafts is that evil forces spray the population with chemicals like barium or germs like SARS-CoV-2 virus. What do these alarmists call such smoke? Team A. What is such smoke called? Pass on. B.
The devil's pipe.
C. T. D. Audience. Yeah. Chemtrails is the correct answer. Chemtrails is the correct answer. Applause for the audience. Team B, your question. Endeavour RX became the first ever video game approved by the US FDA. Game downloaded only with a doctor's prescription onto a mobile device. Prescription says play for 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week, over 1 month. For what disorder?
Treatment of ADHD.
He's correct. The psychiatrist gets that right. 10 points to Endeavour RX ADHD. Team C, your question. Easier. Humans have 5 to 6 million smell receptors. This breed has 300 million, used to detect staphylococci, COVID virus, cancer. What are they are trained? Breed, please. Hinted by this. Team D. Bloodhound is the correct answer. Team D gets 5 points for Bloodhound. Team D, your question. These peculiar objects have been called hair sausages. They are made from discarded hair, of course, stuffed inside nylon bags. What are they used for? Team D.
For post-chemotherapy
Team A.
treatment.
We are going clockwise, so take care. Team A. Team B.
Appetite suppressant.
Team C.
Cocaine smuggling.
Cocaine smuggling is incorrect.
Soak up the oil spills.
Wonderful. Mopping up oil slicks or oil spills on motorways or oceans. Behind you. And that is the end of the first round. We'll give you scores after the second. Second round is without images, so you can relax. Team B is the starting team. Who said this? I was sued by a woman who claimed that she became pregnant because she watched me on television and I bent her contraceptive coil. Who said this? You want me to repeat? I was sued by a woman who claimed that she became pregnant because she watched me on television and I bent her contraceptive coil. Team C. Team D. Team D.
Magneto.
Team A. Audience. Uri Geller. The audience is winning right now. Uri Geller, the illusionist, is the correct answer. An Israeli illusionist. Team C, your question. Phrenology is a pseudoscience, a form of quackery. Quackery which involves measuring of bumps, dents, protrusions of something. Of what? Human skull is the correct answer. 10 points to Team C. 10 points to Team C. You know, human skull, they would say a large bump in the parietal area means that the brain beneath that parietal area is bigger and the malfunctions related to them are more pronounced. Team D, your question. Simple question, what is measured in micromots? What is measured in micromots? M-O-R-T-S, micromots. Team D, huh?
Spelling?
M-I-C-R-O-M-O-R-T-S.
Sleep.
Sleep is incorrect. Team A. Orgasm is incorrect. B. Comics. C. D. Sorry, C. Okay, anybody?
Severity of a cut.
Is incorrect?
Last moments before death.
Incorrect. It is the risk of death due to an event. Right? Micromots. For example, scuba diving has a micromot for novices of 10, meaning risk of death per million. So 10 people scuba dive first time, out of a million will die. Okay, so that is micromots. Now we go on to Team A. Is that right? A. Last question of round 2. The driver was driving at twice the speed limit. His blood alcohol was 3.5 times the normal. His blood had antidepressants and antipsychotics. He caused a death of a prominent person. Name the person. Princess Diana or Diana is correct. 10 points to Team A here. Okay, we have 2 rounds done. We will have a total.
Team A and 10 points. Team B also on 10 points. Team C also on 10 points. And Team D at 5 points.
Okay, we are close so far. We go on to the round 3. Round 3, Team C starts round 3 and we go clockwise again. An image here coming up. Team C. This might be the first ever infographic related to the field of medicine. The creator has been referred to as the mother of infographics. Name her.
Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale, 10 points to Team C. And Team D, your question. Image again. This is Dr. Tonse Madhav Anant Rai. MBBS doctor. He built the University of Manipal and was established a bank headquartered in Manipal. Which bank? Syndicate Bank is correct answer. 10 points to Team D. Team A, your question. The mural is a parody of the famous Johannes Vermeer painting called The Girl with the Pearl Earring. On the ear of the girl, instead of an earring, is shown a home security call box to signal for help. This call box makes a sharp sound in actual life, and hence this painting has been called Girl with the Pierced Eardrum. Name the artist. Team A has to start.
Is it Bansky?
Bansky is the correct answer. 10 points to Team A. Bansky is a famous mural artist in the UK. Anonymous so far. Team B, your question. We are in round 3. He was listed by Time magazine in 1999 as one of the 100 most important people of the 20th century. Why did he get such an accolade?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
The psychiatrist gets again the correct answer. He was the co-founder of Alcoholics Anonymous. Can you tell us why Bill W? Why not the surname? Yeah, because of anonymity, they would not write the full name, just the first name or maybe an initial after that. His name was William Griffith Wilson. We now come to round 4. We are starting with Team D, no images and going clockwise. So, what Dr. Bhau Daji Lad was to Mumbai's Victoria and Albert Museum, now called the Bhaudaji Lad Museum, Dr. Hans Sloane was to. Bhaudaji Lad was to Victoria and Albert Museum. Hans Sloane was to, he was another doctor there. Team A. Sorry? The Louvre is incorrect. Team B.
British Museum.
Is correct. 5 points to the British Museum. Dr. Hans Sloane donated a lot of artifacts to the British Museum, like Dr. Bhaudaji did to the currently called Bhaudaji Lad Museum. That was round 4. The next question of round 4, no images. Team A answers the second question of round 4. Dr. Aurora, Team A. Dr. Aurora is the title of a social comedy on Sony Live. The doctor is a specialist in sexually transmitted diseases. The tagline of the series, which in effect encourages patients to come out with their symptoms, is जब तक गुप्त रहेगा तब तक X रहेगा. X is what? जब तक गुप्त रहेगा तब तक dash रहेगा. तब तक रोग रहेगा. Will give you 10 points. जब तक गुप्त रहेगा तब तक रोग रहेगा is 10 points. Team B, your question. Team B, which song by the rock band Nirvana talks about, why do I get mental health questions for this team? Talks about the highs and lows of mental health and has a title to match. Which song by Nirvana has a title to match and talks about the highs and lows? Heaven. Heaven is incorrect. Team C. L. D. Has a title to match.
Up and down.
Pass.
Never mind. Never mind.
No. Okay, anybody? Lithium. Lithium, somebody said, I'm so sorry. Lithium is the correct answer. Bipolar illness. Lithium is a drug used in bipolar highs and lows. The lithium is the answer, written by Kurt Cobain. That is the, we have round 4. One more. Team C. Is that right? Team C is left. Okay. Which animal's original name was 6LL3 but was later changed to a name hinted by the following quote? The quote is, I have small feet because nothing grows under the shade. I have small feet because nothing grows under the shade. What was the new name for 6LL3, an animal? Dashwood. Team D.
Tortoise.
Team A.
Hippopotamus.
Team B. Is incorrect. Dolly the sheep. Dolly the sheep, named after Dolly Parton, who famously said, I have small feet because nothing grows under the shade. Okay, so that was round 4. We'll have the scores, please. You never saw her feet, right? No, she never saw. Okay. Okay, we have the round 5 coming up and we'll have the scores now in a moment.
Team A on 30 points, Team B on 25, Team C 20 and Team D 15.
Okay. We have a close contest still happening and half the match is still left. Round 5 images, we start with Team D and go anti-clockwise. Team D. This 1997 science fiction thriller called Gattaca is about a future society where children are conceived through genetic selection so that they get the best traits of their parents. Why was the film named Gattaca? Yeah, I know mine.
Genetic code of guanine, adenine.
We'll give it to you. The 4 nucleobases of DNA are guanine, adenine, thymine and cytosine. All 4 letters apparent in the film's title. 10 points. We go to Team C, going anti-clockwise in round 5. Dr. Subhash Mukhopadhyay, here given a tribute by the Times of India, was responsible for the first IVF birth in India and the second in the world. He committed suicide 3 years later because the West Bengal government and the central government refused to allow him to share his data, his research with the international community. Which film was inspired by this tragedy?
एक डॉक्टर की मौत.
Ek Doctor Ki Maut is the correct answer. 10 points to team C there. Team B, your question. This is a still from a very famous movie, Rashomon, considered one of the greatest movies ever. Akira Kurosawa, the director. It depicts the practice of hikimayu. What is hikimayu? Incorrect. We'll go to team A. Team A, hikimayu.
Trimming eyebrows to look in a specific way.
Team Team D.
So basically, the original eyebrows are whitened like with makeup, and then the ideal eyebrows are drawn.
Correct. The beauty lies in drawing eyebrows above the usual level. In fact, reducing the forehead size. That is hikimayu. 5 points to team B. Sorry, team D there. 5 points. Last question, round 5, team A. If people would only behave themselves, the prices of tires would go down. Robert Mercer said this. He was the CEO of Goodyear Tire and Rubber. Why did he say this? Team A. We'll go to team D after that. Sorry? More rubber was used up by contraceptives. We'll give it to you 10 points. And why was more rubber used in that particular 1988? AIDS. AIDS had just come up and he wanted people to behave themselves so that condoms, gloves were used less. Okay, so that is 10 points to team A. We go to round number 6. No images. Anti-clockwise, we start with team C. On the 7th of July 1981, a maternity hospital doctor got confused whether Mr. and Mrs. Pan Singh had a boy or a girl. They almost by mistake gave them, the Pan Singh couple, a girl and Mr. Ghosh a boy. We might have lost a famous sports person to the game of football. Which sports person am I talking about? We'll pass it on to team B. No. Team B? No. They answered Bhutia wrong. We'll pass on to team A.
Partho Ghosh.
Team? Quick. Chetri is incorrect. Anybody? Too many people know that. MS Dhoni was almost mistaken like Gavaskar was in the maternity home. That was team C. Lost the sports person to football. Because the Bengali guy was going to take away the sports person. Last minute? Yeah, he was a good finisher. Huh? Round 1, team B. Round 6, team B. Your question. Of whom did cricketer KL Ranjit Singh ji say he founded the modern theory of batting by making forward play and back foot play of equal importance? Of whom did he say that? Ranjit Singh ji. Is correct. Always remember it's juxtamed. So Dr. W.G. Grace is the correct answer. 10 points to team B. Team A, your question. Who said this? Unfortunately, I was batting at 34 when I got injured. I think I got 7 stitches on my chin. Who said this in an important year of Indian cricket? Unfortunately, I was batting at 32 when I got injured. I think I got 7 stitches on my chin. Who said this in an important year for Indian cricket?
Anil Kumble.
Aim D. Keep the mic in your hand and be quick. Okay, team C.
Sandeep Patil.
C.
Dilip Vengsarkar.
Is correct. 5 points to Dilip Vengsarkar, who in the his second match of the World Cup '83 got hit by a West Indies bowler, Malcolm Marshall. Last question of round 6 to team D. In 2021, he donated £500,000 to build a hospital in Bambali. He became the first recipient, therefore, of the Socrates Award, a humanitarian prize. Name him. Round 6, last question. Yeah, he donated in 2021 £500,000 to build a hospital in Bambali, Senegal. He became the first recipient of the Socrates Award, a humanitarian prize. We'll pass on to team B. Team B. Team A, you're giving clues to other people. If you're, Mo Salah is correct. Team C, D. It was yours.
Yeah, you have left.
I'm sorry. Sadio Mane is the correct answer. Sadio Mane, Senegal was right, but Sadio Mane. Bambali is a Senegal hometown of Mane. We have the scores after round 6, please.
It's still close. Team A is leading with 40 points. Team B and C are tied on 35 and Team D on 30 points.
That is close. We have now the round number 7 with images. We will go anti-clockwise, start with Team B. Team B. In the 1990s, Zurich introduced a liberal drug policy resulting in a steep decline in the number of new users. Which Nobel Prize winner endorsed such action and said this? Sorry, a long quote, but basically he was promoting that we should not punish the drug users and use the money in rehabilitation. He was for liberalization. This is 1990s. Zurich did this and this Nobel Prize winner endorsed it. Team B, your question. Team A.
Which drug he endorsed?
No, who said this? Nobel Prize winner.
Amartya Sen.
Team D. And Team C. Hoffman is incorrect. Anybody? Nobel Prize winner in economics. Milton Friedman said this. Round number 7 continues with Team A. She was named Florence Nightingale Graham at birth. She even enrolled in a nursing school. But she said, I don't want to care for sick people. I want to help people get their health and beauty. Name this hugely successful entrepreneur. Team A. We'll go anti-clockwise from Team A.
Estee Lauder.
Estee Lauder is a brand, I think. Team A, D. Yeah. Elizabeth Arden is the correct answer and her brand is Estee Lauder. 5 points to Team D. We go to Team D now, next. On the 8th of September 2022 in New Delhi, a statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was unveiled. It replaced the statue of a British royal. This British royal statue famously was once repaired because the nose was broken and it was repaired with using a live person's nose in an urgency because Queen Elizabeth was visiting Delhi. Name the royalty whose statue was there before Bose. Team D, your answer. George V, 10 points to Team D is the correct answer. And Team C, your question. Information sickness is a form of anxiety caused by watching television channels which push news based on this motto. Fill in the blanks with 3 words.
3 words.
Yeah.
If it bleeds.
If it bleeds, it leads is the correct answer. 10 points to Team C. And that is the end of round 7. We'll have the scores here before we go into the final round. Can you recheck?
Yeah.
If you just
So Team A at 40,
40, Team A,
Team B 35,
35,
and Team C and D are at 45.
45, 45, Team C and D, and Team A. I would like to inform you that I have only one tiebreaker question, so please behave. Team A, your question. The last round starts with Team A and goes anti-clockwise. Team A, no images. Who would have thought a few years ago that a wristwatch could pick up atrial fibrillation? Who would have thought a few decades ago that a surgeon sitting in New York would operate somebody in Paris? There is a law in technology which states any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. What is the law called, or who is the author of the law? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Team A. Who said this?
Asimov's law.
Team D. Steve Jobs is incorrect.
I think Einstein.
Team B. Turing is incorrect. Anybody? Arthur C. Clarke. The Clarke's law, it's called. Arthur C. Clarke. Now we go to Team D, round 8. No images. His mother was, He had to leave his education at Stanford University at the age of 21 because his father suddenly passed away at age 51. His mother was busy running an orthopedic hospital in Haji Ali, Mumbai. Name the person who has pledged most of his fortune to charity. Team D. Azim Premji is 10 points to Team D. Relatively easy, I thought. Team C, another easy question for you. Who was in the news recently for allegedly using vibrating anal beads?
Okay.
Vibrating anal beads.
He's an American chess player.
You are giving a hint to others, so time up. Team B. No, not Nick. Team B and Team A and Team D. Anybody? Hans Niemann is the correct answer. He was alleged to have cheated in a chess match against Magnus Larsen, and I think who said anal beads? Who alleged mostly? Elon Musk. Magnus did not tell the mechanism. The mechanism was kind of propagated by Elon Musk. Round 8, Team B. No images. Last question. Do we on the scores, please, before the last question?
So Team D is 55, closely followed by Team C 45.
D 55, C 45.
Team B on 35 and Team A at 40 points.
Team A at 40. And this question is for Team
B. So,
B.
So they can tie with Team C if they get the direct.
Yeah, okay. IBM Watson, the supercomputer that has been used in medicine, as you know, was programmed to learn vocabulary from a particular source. This source was soon removed when Watson started to use the word bullshit. What was the source of the vocabulary that Watson was fed before it was corrected?
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Team A.
Webster's Dictionary.
Team D. Team B. Team C.
Roget's Thesaurus.
Anybody? Urban Dictionary is the correct answer. UrbanDictionary.com was fed into him. That's a slang word dictionary, and that was soon removed. We have the scores, please.
So Team B. Team B. Comes fourth with 35 points. Team A is third with 40 points. Team C stands second with 45 points. And the winner is Team D with 55 points.
So, thank you so much, all of you. We'll wait for 1 minute. Can we give the prizes to the third and fourth place teams, their prizes, before they leave the stage? I'll again announce that the prizes have been sponsored by multiple agencies. Postmortems have started by the.
No, the murders first.
I must thank Mukund and Milind for flying down from Amritsar, was it? Amritsar, early morning today, missing half a day of a conference. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, the fourth and the third place teams both are here.
Thank you. Good luck. Ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, your big round of applause for Team A2, please. Mukund, can we have a photograph, please? Can we have one? One photograph. So most of them have had a podium finish before also, so they are regulars every year. Hello. We'll have a break, 10 minutes, and come back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.
Well done. Well done. Good show.
Guys, all the best.
All the best.
All the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for the 16 people who will come on stage, I would request all of you to come into the center stage if possible, so that the camera work becomes easier. So we had what was common to the two teams that qualified, Team C and Team D? What was common to them? It both had regular quizzers on their team, very regular quizzers on the team. Hemant and Hemant and Balkrishnan, and there we had Dr. Prerna Shah and Ashwini Natu. So regular quizzers, all of them. Now we have 16 regular quizzers. Yeah. So that will be intimidating for all of you, including me. Yeah. The way this round will be played is different from the way the first semifinals was played. I'll just explain this to you, because while I explain this to you, I'm explaining this to myself. This method is called infinite bounds. Infinite bounds is a method of quizzing which is preferred by the regular quizzers. I don't know why, but I'll ask them. What happens is they sit A, B, C, D. We will start. There are 4 rounds of 8 questions each. First, we will do a no image, then 2 image rounds successively, and the 4th will be a no image round again. 8 questions per round, 4 rounds, 32 questions. The first round will start with Team A. Yeah. First round will start with Team A. If the Team A does not answer the question, it is passed on to B, to C. If D answers the question, then the second question is started again from Team A. So the second question does not start with Team B as it would. If A does not answer, B does not answer, C answers, the next question goes to Team D. If all 4 pass, it won't go again into another cycle. If all 4 pass, the next question will go to the team that was sitting next to the first question answering team. I hope I'm clear. If any doubts, especially those who are coming up to participate, because our rules might be a little different in some areas from your rules. So please bear with that, and definitely give your suggestions if you want something else. This is the only semi-final or only round which will be played with infinite bounds. The finals will go back to the regular. In the finals, the top 2 teams will match with top 2 teams of the medics. The matching will be such that those who scored better in the qualifier will be matched with those who scored better in the qualifiers from the non-medic. So the better 2 teams will go together. This is to give them an advantage which they will carry forward from their qualifying scores. I just hope that is clear. Otherwise, we'll just make the teams and tell you. Yeah, Tushar?
The first one will pair with
Absolutely. The first or the higher ranking semi-final 1, here Team D, will get together, hybridize with the second ranked, and within that hybridization, the better qualifiers will match with the better qualifiers. Confusing? Yeah, Rajiv? They will get the 10 points if they come, that question, and any question comes to them. No 5 points. It's everybody gets 10 points irrespective of which turn they answer in. Correct? There is no pass on in that sense. Any confusion? No timer. The first team will get some time. If they cannot answer, I'll just pass on to the next team. Non-medics, any queries, any questions or any suggestions that you might have? Okay. I'll be calling these teams on stage. Piyush Kedia, Suvajit Chakrabarti, Anand Shivshankar and Nikhil Sonde make up the first team. Nikhil, one draw of your table. B for Nikhil, Piyush, Sujit and Anand. A few things that we can learn from them is one about quiz terminology. Piyush Kedia has been in the college quiz circuit, is that right? And now, are you settled in Mumbai? There is something in quizzing called call styles. Is that correctly pronounced? Call styles. Please explain what call styles is. There's your mic there.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, open, switch it on.
Okay, so cold styles is like a term which is used for questions that come out of, like historically have come out of Kolkata quizmasters, and it normally focuses on things that might not be important to you in the future, in the past, any time. So, and also, yeah, you can't guess it from the question that's said so, but I oppose that term.
You oppose what term?
Cold styles. Yeah.
Cold styles. The format of cold style, basically it means that you have to memorize things and you have to answer from memory. There is no, what they call, the term they use is workoutability. Workoutability means you can work out from, for example, a famous question that I read about, let's ask the audience this question, you might know. In the film, in the song Hum Hai Rahi Pyar Ke Humse Kuch Na Boliye, Jo Bhi Pyar Se Mila Hum Usi Ke Huliye, what was the number plate of the truck that Devanand was driving? Right? It's a workoutable question. 911, somebody knew already that. Why 911? The movie's name was 911. If you know the movie's name, you can work out that the number plate was 9211. That is workoutability for you. So many of our questions are workoutable, some are not. So so chemtrails, for example, I'm just giving an example. Chemicals sprayed from the sky, trails behind Earth. If you can work it out, you might have done that. So that is cold styles for you. The next team that we have is Francis Rodriguez, Rajarshi Chanda, Balkrishnan S, Vinu Sanjay. Your team, table number. Team A. Here, this is A. Okay, Francis is an analytics wizard, business quizzing expert. Rajarshi, raise your hand so that we know who Rajarshi is. And Francis, thank you. Rajarshi is a business quiz master and IT professional. Into numismatics. What is numismatics, Rajarshi? Collection of coins and even paper notes? And paper notes. And what is the only paper note that you know which has a doctor on its face? Not the only, maybe more, but doctor, medical doctor. Medical doctor. Medical doctor whose face is on a note, banknote of some country. Mozambique, doctor's name. Doctor's photograph, face. I'm sorry. Okay, anybody? Livingston. Livingston has a 10-pound UK note on his face is there. Okay, Dr. Balkrishnan, your hand please, sir. He is considered a quizzing legend and he appeared on Mastermind. And he has been a quiz setter for BBC India University Challenge Quiz Show. Vinu Sanjay, Vinu is considered, that's what they tell me, he is the most consistent quizzer of the last decade and has been topping the Karnataka Quiz Association KQA Maha Quizzing title multiple times. Sorry, Grand? Virat Kohli of quizzing, okay. Sonde is the sky, is it? Okay. We now go to the third team. Anil Kothuri, Rushi Anandan, Meghasham Shirodkar, and Avinash Mudaliar. Faces might seem familiar to you because they came last time also. And yeah, I think I've mixed up, but let's see. C it is. Anil is an accomplished marathon runner. Rushi, raise your hand, Anil. Rushi, Dr. Rushi Anandan, PhD in management, and expertise area is entertainment, and another expertise area outside quizzing is cryptocurrency. You know what is cryptocurrency, right? Where you lose coins bit by bit. Meghasham Shirodkar is, he of course won the last quiz with Avinash, I think. It's his birthday, Meghasham, happy birthday. He was one of the founder members of BQC. BQC is the Bombay Quiz Club, and established in 2006. And one of the was Das Gupta co-founder too? Abhinav? Yeah. So Abhinav Das Gupta, who's in Singapore today, was a co-founder too, and he has been providing me with information. There is a lot of it which I have edited, and we will not go to places where we should not. Meghasham is, of course, a quiz master and a brilliant fellow. I have not met many fellows like him. Avinash Mudaliar, quiz master. He is the well-known designer of the Karma device, the shuffling device of music, and he's designed the BQC logo too. Yeah, so the other pieces. Okay, so I was explaining to everybody the bounce thing. There is something called the pounce thing. Will Avinash help us with what is pounce? There's something in quizzing called the pounce.
So pounce is a very deplorable idea where what happens is every quizzer is super excited and every person thinks he knows more than the rest. So what happens is like the animalistic instinct of the quizzer comes through, and when a question is asked halfway or through the entire quiz, you end up pouncing, saying you claim this question. Because if it goes to some other team who might also know the answer and you also know the answer, you should not be denied the points. That's how quizzers think. So you can claim, and multiple quizzers can claim the same question, then the quizmaster will go and they will harry the quizmaster. Then the quizmaster will purview the answers and give points. Only if the answer is totally complete, else there will be a fight and the quizmaster's decision will be final. So that's how pounce actually works.
So basically, pounce, it involves writing the answer down. Those who are asked the question will be answering on the mic. Those who are not asked, is that right? They will write down the answer.
Yeah, you need to write the answers down. It can get pretty boring for the audience, but yeah.
And then claim that I know the answer, and pounce on it. Okay, that is pounce for you. Okay, we go on to the last team, Sanya Narulkar. Narulkar is the correct spelling. Sanya, Vivek Tejuja, Abhishek Hariharan, and Mayank Gatawat. Sanya recently won a global quiz competition. The theme was art supplies. Okay, and Avinash and Sanya both are a part of something called Doctors Proctors. I'll ask them about that. Vivek is an expert in literature and he hosts a quiz on literature. His Twitter reviews of books has 30,000 followers, it seems. And yeah, so Sanya, one question for you. Doctors Proctors. Yeah, one is, any reason for appropriating a designation that belongs to us? I'll help you there. ये नहीं चल रहा है?
No, so we haven't really appropriated the designation. Our team has Jayashree Mohanka. She's a legend of the Kolkata quizzing circuit. There's Avinash, me, Abhinav Dasgupta, Vibhendu Tiwari, and Dr. Naveen Jayakumar, who's an ophthalmologist based in Chennai, among many other things that he does. So when we started participating as a team, this is the Asia Quiz League. It needs someone to read the questions because there are multiple events taking place. The quiz master, the people who write the questions cannot always ask the questions. So we called ourselves doctors proctors because he's the doctor and we moonlight as proctors to read the games. Proctors are people who read the game. They get the content, they don't write the content, but they ask the questions in games.
Correct. So Avinash, of course, and you are of the 5 people who are proctors. Can I have that? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Vivek is conducts the, is that pronunciation correct? Mimir quizzes?
Yeah, just
Mimir.
friendly.
Mimir is another format of quizzing, is it?
Yeah.
Can you explain it to us? How much time do we have? You have 30 seconds. Mimir starting now, Vivek.
So there are 64 questions.
64 questions.
And 4 people play at each time.
4 people each time.
So 16.
2 versus 2.
No, so individually.
Individually, okay.
And 16 questions per person.
Okay.
And it's the same format that it gets passed if you don't, you get 30 seconds to answer and then it passes on if you don't answer it. And then there's 5 seconds to answer at the pass.
Pass on.
That's how the scoring is a little complex, so I won't get into that. But
okay.
Yeah. And across topics.
And it's a good format for doing online. So
good online format, is it? Okay. Okay, thank you. Abhishek, I don't know much about Abhishek, but Abhishek was into quizzing, advertising, left quizzing, left advertising, came back to quizzing, left advertising, and going into animal welfare. That's Abhishek for you. And Mayank is a first-time podium finisher. Mayank is a advertising executive, or are you a social media guy, or both? Bit of both. So yeah, we have these teams and we will start the quiz shortly. Infinite is, sorry, the incorrect pronunciation. Infinite pounds. So I had to read up infinite versus infinite, yeah. Infinite it is. Infinite pounds. The first round is no images, 8 questions. We start with team A. Dr. Omkar will correct me because he's used to the infinite bounds thing. Will correct me if I make mistakes. We start with team A, question 1. In 2001, a study published in the Czech Republic concluded that smokers are good for the country because they die early, easing the pension burden. There was a legit study, which subsequently embarrassed tobacco company conducted this study. Team A.
Would be a Czech tobacco company?
Yeah. Not be Czech. Yeah, maybe. You're right. No, I guess I got it.
We are saying this is British American Tobacco.
We'll pass to team B. Bounce. Yeah, keep the mics on.
Altria or Philip Morris.
Team C.
Jules.
Team D.
Is it RJ Reynolds?
Anybody in the audience? Philip Morris.
You said or Philip Morris.
They said Philip Morris, sir. Team B said Philip Morris.
Sorry, I did not know the other name. What did you say?
Yeah, that is
Altria is the other name for Philip Morris? I am so sorry. Okay. Okay. We'll give it to team B. They guessed first. 10 points. Philip Morris. Makers of Marlboro, Virginia Slims, etc.
We'll get time.
There is no timer, but empiric decisions. Team B.
Team C, sir.
Team C. I'm so sorry. Team C, your question. A woman entered a bank brandishing a toy gun, left the bank with 13,000 US dollars of her own money so that she could pay for her sister's medical expense. In which city did this happen? Recently.
No, I get it. So this is one where.
Name the city.
No, that is.
There was a run on which currency is
A woman entered a bank brandishing a toy gun and took away 13,000 US dollars to treat her sister. It was her own money, but she had to threaten the bank.
13,000 US dollars or worth 13,000 US dollars?
Worth. Local currency. It's not an whatever the local currency was.
No.
We'll pass it on.
Yeah. Bombay, Mumbai.
Team D. We bounce to Team A.
Beirut.
Beirut is the correct answer. 10 points to Team A. Beirut, which is undergoing a financial crunch. Team B, your question. Question number 3. No images. After reading a Sherlock Holmes story, he wrote a letter. One thing troubles me. Could this be my old friend dash dash? I missed asking you, I missed one sentence. After reading a Sherlock Holmes story, R.L. Stevenson wrote a letter to Arthur Conan Doyle. Could this be my old friend dash dash?
Yes.
Team B.
Dr. Joseph Bell.
Is correct. 10 points to Dr. Joseph Bell. He was the friend of R.L. Stevenson and he read the Sherlock Holmes story and guessed that this might be based on Joseph Bell. Team C. Question number 4. Sylvester Stallone was detained in 2007 at Sydney Airport, where his luggage was found to contain 48 vials of a medicine. Stallone said, anyone who calls this a steroid is misinformed. Mark my words, in 10 years, this will be over the counter. Which drug was he talking about? 48 vials, injectables of a medicine with which he was caught at Sydney Airport, 2007, and detained. Team C.
Is this EPO, erythropoietin?
Incorrect. Team D.
Testosterone.
Team A.
We'll say Botox.
Incorrect. Team B.
Colostrum.
We will not bounce it further. Anybody in the audience? I can't hear all of you, but human growth hormone. Human growth hormone was what he used to take. That was question 4, and we start with team C this time. Is that correct? Question number 5 of round 1. Lisdexamfetamine, lisdexamfetamine is a drug approved for binge eating disorder. Which top-notch tennis player has been a paid spokesperson for this drug because she was afflicted by this disorder? Top-notch tennis player is a paid spokesperson for this, lisdexamfetamine.
Because she was, you said.
Because she suffered this illness, binge eating disorder.
Or
Team C.
Is this Naomi Osaka?
Naomi Osaka is incorrect. Team D.
Is it Sharapova?
Team A.
Venus Williams.
Is incorrect. Team
Ashley Barty.
is incorrect. Anybody? Yes? Venus Williams is not correct. I'll give a hint. Yes. Okay. She had this binge eating disorder after a horrendous incident.
Monica Seles.
That clue would have been a giveaway. Monica Seles, who was stabbed on court by a fan of Steffi. Steffi.
It's going to be like that.
Next. Your question again. Okay, you must give an applause for every not answered question by these stalwarts. Okay. Your question number 6 of this round. No images. There are very few science museums in the world named after women. One such museum is the Florence Nightingale Museum in London. Which science museum is named after a woman scientist in Warsaw?
Yeah, this is this, no?
Warsaw.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie is the correct answer. Mary Sklodowska-Curie Museum. 10 points to team C. Team D, your question. A cult called Children of God practiced a form of evangelism where female members would use sex as a bait to seek donations or conversion to Christianity. The practice was abandoned in 1989 because of STDs like AIDS, etc. What was the form of evangelism called? The two-word answer, each letter starts from F. Two-word answer, each letter starts from F.
So, yeah, okay. No, but it both won't be this.
We leave the answer. F.
Fearless fornication.
What?
Some fornication, he said, but I'm not sure what. I should not have given the letters, right? We'll come up with many answers which are Team A.
Fornicating fanatics.
Team B.
Female fantasy.
Team C. Some fantasy, which was incorrect. No, we will not use that word.
Fornicating females.
Fornicating females is incorrect. Yeah? Femme fatale, no. Flirty fishing was the answer. Flirty fishing is the answer. Yeah. I'm waiting for the applause. Yes, thank you. Okay, last question. Where do we start? Team D. Yeah, we start. You are Jasuja? Tejuja? Okay, actually, I know that I gave several surnames to him. So, Vivek, this is up your street, fortunately for you.
Up your street.
Is it A? Okay, What is the rotation, Omkar? Nobody answered the last one.
Nobody answered. I think
The first was to them. It will come back to them. It was their direct.
The first was to them.
No. It was their direct.
So their direct. Okay, they'll go to them. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Team D, your question. And what is made as an offering to a goddess after children recover from an exantheme amongst Sindhis? What is made as an offering to people? See, exantheme means rashes with fever or exanthemes. What is made as an offering to a goddess so praying for the recovery of the child?
What is offering? Yeah.
Did I say Sindhis? It is Sindhis, yeah.
What about this?
Okay, so
yeah.
Since you said Sindhi, we'll say papad.
Papad. Team A.
Okay.
Butter.
Team B.
What did you say?
Butter.
Go with fish.
Some fish.
Dal pakwan.
Dal pakwan. Anybody? It's Mitho Lolo or Gurjo Lolo is made as an offering to Shitla Mata. What is it? This is call style, yeah? This is an example of call styles, it seems. Yeah, exam theme typically means measles or something, and Sitla Mata. Yeah, this was call style. I agree with you that. Round number 2. Again, we start as an infinite bounce images.
In the top to always, man. Come on.
But before that, we have the scores.
So, Team D is yet to open their account. Team A and C are tied at 10 points, and Team B is leading with 20 points.
Okay.
20. Yeah, whatever. I'm keeping score.
Okay. Team B, your question. We go clockwise. A. Acha, we have planned to start with different teams each round. So, first round Team A, second round Team B, then third round anti-clockwise we start Team D, and the fourth round Team C. That's how this time. Yeah. We start with Team B this time. Name the advice column started by Pauline Phillips. One question she was asked was, will you please send me all the information you have on the rhythm method? I am learning how to dance. And another question was, I am a 50-year-old widow and my doctor says I need a husband or the equivalent. Would it be all right? What is the advice column called? Pauline Phillips.
What about this? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Pauline Phillips. Original name of the initiator of the column.
Agony aunt.
Team C.
Miss Manners.
D.
Dear Polly.
Team A. Team A.
Everything you always wanted to know but were afraid to ask.
Bala, you don't write columns, no?
The person's origin, Dear Abby is the correct answer. Dear Abby is the correct answer. Balkrishan got that right.
Back to them.
Back to Team B. Science fiction writer Isaac Asimov said this: if my doctor told me I had only 6 minutes to live, I wouldn't brood. I would what? 4-word answer. 4-word answer. The length of the lines is not an indicator.
It's not indicator.
If my doctor told me I had only 6 minutes to live, I would not brood. I would only.
Whose quote is it?
Isaac
Asimov.
Asimov.
What about this?
Listen to Beethoven's Fifth.
Listen to Beethoven's Fifth is a good guess. Team C.
Try expanding my brood.
Try expanding my
Brood.
Team D. Yeah.
Save the human race.
Team A.
Write a new book.
Write a new book is close but incorrect. Type a little faster would be the correct answer.
Lovely.
I would type a little faster.
Type a little faster. So, finish the book.
Team
B again.
B again. You are seeing some words here with some ears next to them. Easy question. What is this a list of? All medical words.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it. Yeah.
No? These are the winning words at the Scripps Spelling Bee.
Scripps Spelling Bee, winning words in their respective years. 10 points to Team B.
Winning words of Scripps. That's what I meant.
Winning words. Question to Team C. What is unique about this detective novel by Lawrence Levine? The title of the novel is on the board. Dr. Awkward and Olsen in Oslo. What is unique about this novel? Unique about this novel, where Dr. Awkward is a detective.
I think this was written without the letter E.
Is incorrect. Team D.
Yep. It's written in palindromes.
Is correct. 10 points to Team D. This was workoutable in that sense. Dr. Awkward is a palindrome and Olsen in Oslo is a palindrome in itself. The whole book, 31,954 words. were in palindrome. Question 5, we start with team A. We all know this famous riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening? The answer is, of course, a human being, crawling as a child, walking as an adult, and using a cane in old age. Who asks this question and to whom? Originally, who asked?
The Sphinx to Oedipus.
The Sphinx to Oedipus is the correct answer in the play Oedipus, the King. 10 points to team A. And this question now is to team B. We are going clockwise. This is a 1954 photograph of a radiologist performing an X-ray using what is called a fluoroscope. What is the radiologist looking for?
Which year did you say?
1954.
So this is a worker from a diamond mine, so they're looking for deposits
Is
and
correct.
things like that.
They are looking they are looking for diamonds stolen by the people, but I'll give it to you. 10 points to team B. Diamonds will be radiolucent? Is it? Okay. So they were not making mistake all the time?
No, they weren't very good, but you know.
Team C, your question. With reference to the Tokyo Paralympics played in 2021, what is unique about these two sports? Boccia, I suppose, and goal ball. Two sports, goal ball and Boccia. What is unique about these two? Yeah.
So we're guessing that these are the only two sports played only by the Paralympics, not by...
Is correct. 10 points to team C. They were not played in, only two sports not played in the regular Olympics, but played in the Paralympics. Boccia and goal ball. Next question, team D. Last question of round 2. Simple, he has written characters like Dr. Malati in Godan and Dr. Chadda in Mantra. Name him. I'm so sorry.
Penchant.
It's very easy. Very easy, and thank you so much for tolerating that easiness. 10 points to team D there. We now go to round 3. Images again. 8 questions. We start with team D and go anti-clockwise. We have the scores before that.
Yeah. So team A, C, and D are tied at 20 points. A, C, and D
are tied at
20 points.
Is it?
3-way tie. Yeah. And team B is leading with 40 points.
40 points. Okay. Start with team D. This is a form of argument. 2 statements are used to prove that the third is true. Antibiotics are useless in viral infection. Dengue is a viral infection. Therefore, antibiotics are useless in dengue. What is such an argument called? And who initiated it? Which philosopher enunciated it first? Team D. We'll be going anti-clockwise.
Plato.
And argument is called?
Inductive
We'll
logic.
go to team C.
Plato and strawman.
Team B.
We'll go with Aristotle and a syllogism.
Syllogism and Aristotle is correct. 10 points to team B. Team A, your question, because we are going anti-clockwise. This man had a liking for women with a particular abnormality. It seems that the vet nurse in his childhood or a close friend in his childhood had the abnormality. We of course will not name the person, but tell the abnormality he had a fetish for. Tell the abnormality that this person had a fetish for. This person is not to be identified, not disclosed. He had a fetish or a liking or an infatuation with females with a particular abnormality, possibly because he was exposed to such a female in childhood. What is the abnormality we are talking about? Team A.
What about?
We're saying this is Rene Descartes, and deformity is disformed fingers of digits of the feet.
Okay, no.
What did he say?
Disformed digits of the feet, he said. Team D. What deformity?
So we'll say this is Rubens, and he typically paints women with like larger behinds, something to that
Team
effect.
C.
He just wants an abnormal deformity.
Big breasts, because his wet nurse had big breasts.
Team B.
We'll go with Rubens and steatopygia. Pygia.
No. This is Rene Descartes and accessory nipple in females. Males more common, right? Okay, no. He loved women who had a squint. A strabismus. No, we did not ask that as a question. Whose turn? A again. This medical entrepreneur carried the skeleton of a foot in his pocket. And he attributed his success to the motto, early to bed, early to rise, work like hell and advertise. Name this medical entrepreneur.
No. It's either this or not this. And the other, what's that other thing?
You're done, team A. Dr. Scholz is correct. Dr. Scholl is the name. Is correct.
I know, but
Yeah.
if it had been wrong.
So this, of course, was workoutable because of the foot in his pocket. 10 points to team A there. We go on to team D for the next question. Question number 5 of round 3. Yeah. A feature seen in this Nazi prison photograph has now been reclaimed as a positive symbol. What feature are we looking at?
The pink triangle for LGBTQI people.
Is correct. Pink triangle for LGBTQ. So the pink triangle was affixed to the clothes of the Nazi, people captured by Nazis. They were all gay persons, and therefore they were kind of labeled as gay. And the same symbol, the pink inverted triangle, has now been used as a positive symbol for the community. Next, team C. This is a sea sponge stuck on a stick. This is called a xylospongium. XYLO, spongium. What was its utility?
We're saying this was a common butt wipe in ancient Roman or something toilets.
Common butt wipe after defecation in ancient Rome is the correct answer, the perfect answer. 10 points to team C. Team B, anti-clockwise again. Team B, the iconic poster of Silence of the Lambs has the picture of a moth. The moth species is called death's head hawk moth. It has the death head hawk moth, bottom left, actually has a skull on its body. Something like looks like a skull on its body. The photograph of the poster of the film did not use that particular image of the skull. It used something else. What did it use? Yeah. You can see the moth. You can see the skull-like thing feature on the moth. The moth is there on Silence of the Lambs. The skull-like feature changes to something that you see on your right. What was created, or what replaced the moth's head?
So Salvador Dali had an installation called In Voluptas Mors that was used.
Fantastic. In Voluptas Mons was a Salvador Dali collaboration with Philip Halsman. It was a photograph and it looked like a skull, and that replaced the skull on the moth in the poster of Silence of the 10 points to Team B. Team A. A relatively simple question for you, I think. The Scoville organoleptic test is a subjective scoring method prone to sensory fatigue. What does the test measure?
How hot chili or chili pepper is?
How spicy or hot is the chili? Pungent is correct. Team A gets 10 points. Team D gets the next question. This 19th century Englishman created a brand of edibles to tempt people away from alcohol. Even currently, the principal factory of this product does not allow sale of alcohol in the whole district where it is located. Name the brand or the person. Team D. To keep people away from alcohol, a brand of edibles.
Cadbury?
Is correct. 10 points to Cadbury. End of round 3. We'll have the scores, please. ठीक है, सब लोग सो रहे हैं, जाग रहे हैं.
So Team C is at 30 points.
Team C 30 points.
Team A and D both are at 40 points.
A and D are at 40.
And Team B is leading with 60 points.
Team B is 60 points. Your question, Team C. No images, 8 questions, all anti-clockwise. In February 1980, the government of India broadcast a popular movie at a particular time to keep people away from a solar eclipse so that they would not see it with their naked eyes. Ironically, the medium is called Doordarshan. What movie was broadcast? What movie in 1980 was broadcast? Team C.
Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
Is incorrect. Team B.
Sholay.
Team A.
Chupke Chupke.
Is correct. Team A, Chupke Chupke is the correct answer.
No Khanda, very popular at that time. People wanted to watch.
Round 4, question 2, Team D. Episode 4 of the Netflix docu-series features a doctor, and that episode is called Heart and Soul. Which doctor does it feature? The episode 4 of the Netflix docu-series, I'll not name the docu-series, features a doctor.
Yeah, it's for us.
The episode is called Heart and Soul. Name the doctor. It has a whatever.
So, is it Dr. Christian Bernard?
Christian Bernard is incorrect. Team B.
Parker.
A. Pretty. Heart and Soul. Indian. Devi Shetty is the correct answer. Devi Shetty. Question number 3. Who's answering?
Team D.
Team D again. Team D. Called the father of emergency medicine, Dr. Frank Mantridge invented the portable defibrillator and also worked to build a railway.
This is the bridge on the River Kwai.
I will give it to you. The Burma rail. Kanchanaburi, yes. Team B got it right. Team C got it right. 10 points to Team C. The fourth question, your answer, Team B, will be for created in COVID times. Where will you find a playlist called Quarantine Party? Some of the songs of Quarantine Party are like Toxic by Britney Spears and Don't Stand So Close to Me by Police. Where will you find such a playlist? Last 4 questions and Team A starts this one. In 2019, no images, the Louvre in Paris removed a plaque and used grey tape to cover multiple names of artifacts. What plaque or what names were removed from the Louvre in 2019? Remember juxtamed.
Sackler.
Sackler is correct. 10 points to Sackler. The Sackler family was a donor to multiple museums. They were also owners of the Purdue Pharma, which made OxyContin, which was a killer drug, killed multiple thousand people in the US due to addiction to opioids. That is Sackler is correct. Okay? Now we go to question 6, 7 and 8 and I would request scores after each of them. Before each of them. 6. Last 3 questions coming up. Team A?
Team A is on 60. Team B on 70. Team C on 40. And Team D on 40.
40. So first A and B are of course competing for the top. Next question is to Team D. Which word, a type of anti-inflammatory drug, is theoretically the highest scoring of all Scrabble words, where it could earn 1,778 points if placed in the correct position? Has never happened, but theoretically possible. Which word? Anti-inflammatory drug. Team D, we'll pass it on.
Okay, hydrochloroquine.
Team C,
Zanquil.
Zanquil is incorrect. Team B, Crocin, na? Bol da.
Is it ZZZ?
ZZZ. Z will be the, yeah. A. No.
Azithromycin.
Is incorrect. Yeah. Oxyfenbutazone is Hingorani's answer. Oxyfenbutazone. I'm so sorry, but that is the correct answer. Team. Who do we go to? D again. What did Dr. Septimus Pretorius create? What did Dr. Septimus Pretorius create?
No. Because the name sounds very or sounds very like a Roman thing. Which is why this also
no, that doesn't what have What about do you know who created this?
We will pass it on.
Okay.
Team C.
So that Blade Runner, Oscar Pretorius used those things. So I presume Septimus Pretorius created those.
No.
Hippocratic oath.
Team A.
The protective armor worn by the Roman army.
Incorrect. I will make it now workoutable for the audience. If Dr. Henry Frankenstein created the Frankenstein monster, what did Dr. Septimus Pretorius create?
Bride of Frankenstein.
The Bride of Frankenstein is the correct answer. The Bride of Frankenstein. It's a fictional character in a Hollywood movie. And now, the last question, we'll have the scores before the last question.
Team A on 60, Team B on 70, Team C on 40.
Team D, your question. A pale-faced eyesore, a puking epileptic, a suffocating outbreak, a blood-stained malignancy. What is special about all the phrases that I just used? I'll repeat. A pale-faced eyesore, a puking epileptic, a suffocating outbreak, and a blood-stained malignancy. What is special about all the phrases that I used? Team D.
Could you just repeat it once?
Pale-faced eyesore, puking epileptic, suffocating outbreak, blood-stained malignancy. Team D. No, they are not. Team C.
Something to do with how a medical rendering of some of Shakespeare's plays like Hamlet or Macbeth would sound.
We'll give to them 10 points. These are all terms invented by Shakespeare is the correct answer. And that ends the quiz. You end on a high, yeah? Team, final scores and...
In fourth place we have Team D with 40 points. In third place we have Team C with 50 points. In second place we have Team A with 60 points. And the winner is Team B with 70 points.
Thank you so much. And we will just wait for the prizes for a minute. Team C and Team D. We will just give you the prizes. We are at 12:30, no break. We have till 1:15 here. So I think we'll be definitely comfortably finish the finals. So what will happen in the finals is the two teams that have qualified, the better score in the qualifier. You had similar scores, but who was on top of the after the tie break will partner the better score in the losing other semi-final. Yeah, so we'll work that out in a minute. I would like you to stay on stage, and Team C and Team D. We'll of course. Sir, thank you so much.
We can't change it anymore.
Sir, thank you so much. We'll have a photograph if you don't mind. Wait, we'll have a photograph.
Second last or something. Okay.
Semis also they had everything had a medical.
Okay, can we have the winning two teams of the first semifinals please on stage? I'll need my my telephone. Okay. So was Ashwini Natu and Prerna Shah. Will you take the?
The four people. Ashwini Natu, Prerna Shah, and overall with them was the team with them.
Dr. Shailil Vartak, Ashwini Natu, Prerna Shah, and Dr. Urmi Vartak are here on stage. Can you just take that first table, please? Team D, can you sit there on Team D? I'll mix you up, but just if you can take your seats. And the second place team was Balakrishnan Nayak, Hemant Morparia. Kumar and Anuj. Will you take this team C seat, please, for a moment? So Piyush and Sujit, you will team up with Kumar and Kumar. Sorry, Morparia and you were second, right? In the so Morparia and Balkrishna will come up with you. Piyush and Sujit, can you just shift? Yeah, thank you. They were the topper teams in the losing. So losing team, they were top team, and the topper of the qualifier here goes with the topper of the qualifier. Is that right? Yes, sir. You will go here. Sujit and Piyush will stay there. Anand and Shivshankar, you will team up with. I'm so sorry. Anand and Nikhil will team up with. Yeah, in this this is Kumar and this is Anuj. Okay. Piyush Kedia and sorry, they were here. Francis and Prerna. Can you move? You two can go with them. You can stay there. Sorry, you will come here. I think we met the teams. मेरे बैग में है Okay, we are back to the normal format. We would like to change the seats because some people will want A. Okay, you stay at A. This is B. C and your D. Yeah. This is, yeah. Okay, in this final standard format, no 4 members each, all hybrid, 2 medics, 2 non-medics. Team A is the only except Team B, and A and B are exceptions in that they are all 4 regular quizzes. Team C and Team D, all the best. I think they are all actually too good. Round 1, images, finals. Team A, your question. Sorry, take a minute. Okay, Suraj, we can have the image, please. Team A. Team A, your question. Okay, what happened when we set the quiz, of course, is I did not know the level of difficulty that I should have for the final, kept as difficult as I could. And the finals is easier than the semifinal 2. So, I need one. Al Pacino won a Best Actor Golden Globe in 2011 for portraying a doctor. This painting is by that doctor, Name the doctor. Team A. We go clockwise. Okay, Dr. Jack Kevorkian. He is he famously euthanized more than 100 people. Was convicted for murder for at least one of the killings, but became a celebrity in the US. There is 10 points to Team A. We go to Team B. There is a law that states that any headline that ends in a question mark can be easily answered with no. Okay. Does green tea cause weight loss? No. Should everyone above 60 take aspirin? No. What is this law called? Team B.
Cunningham's law.
Cunningham is incorrect. G. Team D.
Dr. No's law.
A. Murphy's is incorrect. It is called Betteridge's law. Betteridge's law is a law. Betteridge's, B-E-T-T-E-R. Better, I-D-G-E-S. It's a law used in broadcasting. So most headlines that you will read in newspapers will not end with a question mark, because most people will not believe what you have written. Okay. So if thank you. Yes, important. So one can make this a workoutable question if one says this is the Betteridge's law. What does the law state? And then you know that no can be an answer to both the questions. So whether to make it a difficult or a easy quiz depends on who I am fighting against. Team C. This painting of an army doctor fetched 10.86 crore rupees in a recent Indian auction. Painted around 1939. Name the painter. Team C. Name the painter of this painting of a army doctor. Recent sale at 10.86 crore rupees. Yeah, we'll give them the shot.
Amrita Shergill?
Is correct. Amrita Shergill for 10 points. Amrita Shergill, Indian painter, married an Austrian doctor. Unfortunately, the doctor killed her by causing her death after a botched medical termination of pregnancy. Team D, your question. This is the poster of a Netflix documentary about a sports person. She's called Athlete A because her coach was the first person to report something. Team D, name the athlete. Name the athlete.
Simone Biles.
Team, we are going clockwise. So team A.
Nadia Comaneci.
Team B. For chemistry. He hit the headlines again in 1995 when he was called as a DNA evidence expert in a significant event in the US history. Name, what was he called for?
So O.J. Simpson's trial.
O.J. Simpson's trial of murder of his wife. 10 points to 2. Was that workoutable or known? If I didn't... Timeline and all. Yeah, okay. Team C. In 1950, post-partition, there was an actual exchange of psychiatric patients between Lahore and Amritsar. Actual, real-life exchange. A famous short story fictionalizes this exchange. Name the short story or name the actor who played the title role in a Ketan Mehta film based on this story.
Tobatek Singh.
Toba Tek Singh, who answered? Yeah, Toba Tek Singh, Pankaj Kapoor played, is correct. 10 points to team C. Team D, your question. Back in the 1930s, the British established King George's Tuberculosis Fund. Viceroy Lord Linlithgow and his wife were chairman and chief patron of the fund. They inspired a Hindi propaganda movie about tuberculosis starring Prithviraj Kapoor as the head of the TB sanatorium. Name the second lead in this musical. The second lead was a TB patient. Team D. You can take a shot. Ashok Kumar is incorrect. Team A.
We'll say Devika Rani.
Team B.
KL Saigal.
You would say that, right? KL Saigal is correct. He's a KL Saigal fan. KL Saigal played the TB patient. The famous song being Kaho Kya Aas Niraz Bhai is correct. Team A, last question of round 2. Dr. Kanti Bhushan Bakshi, a Calcutta doctor, was the inspiration for the physician protagonist of a movie called Jagoran in Bengal and called The Broken Journey in the West. Name the director. Jagoran in Bengal and The Broken Journey in the West. Bengali doctor, Calcutta doctor Kanti Bhushan Bakshi. It was, I don't have the year.
Yeah, I think this is a better guess. हाँ ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, ये मैंने सुना है, इसका सारा पिक्चर मैंने देखा है.
Team A.
Sham Benegal.
Team B.
Tapan Sena.
Team C.
Ghatak.
Team D.
Buddhadev Dasgupta.
Whose films would be commonly shown in the West? That was a kind of workoutability. The answer is not Satish Ray. The answer is Sandeep Ray, his son, because he died. He died at after he had written the story. Round 3. We have the scores before round 3, please. Team A is.
So Team D are yet to open their account. Team A is on 10 points. Team B.
This is clockwise. You know what's peculiar about the word diaper? We omit a syllable. We don't call it diaper. We call it diaper or conference, not conference. Yeah. In linguistics, we call it interesting, not interesting. Wednesday, not Wednesday. Business instead of busyness. In linguistics, what is the term used for the contraction of a word by omitting one or more sounds from the middle of the word? This is also a medical term. Name the term. Team C. Any shot?
No,
Pass it on to team D.
Syncope.
Is correct. Syncope, 5 points to syncope. Syncope is a term used in medicine for falls due to low blood pressure. And team D gets 5 points. The next question also goes to team D. Probably easy. This is a poem that children in UK schools were taught. Up the close and down the stair, in the house with Burke and Hare. Burke's the butcher, Hare's the thief, Knock's the boy who buys the beef. Question: who was Knox in real life? Team, who's answer? D answers, no bounce. Yeah. On the mic. Sorry, on the mic.
He was the buyer of the dead bodies.
He was the buyer of the dead
It's
bodies.
Dr.
Is
Knox.
correct. Dr. Knox was an anatomist who used to buy dead bodies from two murderers, Burke and Hare. Burke would hair would ensnare people, make them drink alcohol. Burke would strangulate them, therefore burking the term, and Knox would dissect them. Next, round 3. Team A. This image is the image of Horatio Nelson, the English admiral who lost his right eye. With respect to this photograph of an artist working on the wax work of Nelson, what is the artist doing and why? What is the artist doing and why? Team A. Nelson lost his right eye, as you know. Team A, any guesses, any shots, quickly?
So he's plucking the eyebrows to shape it like how it.
Team B?
He is creating the injury which is responsible for the blindness from a cannonball.
Team C?
We'll say he's inserting a glass eye.
Team D? Okay.
Setting the angle of the, the pupil within the
Audience? Incorrect. Okay, what happened? Team B came a little close, but what happened was he lost his right eye, but later they discovered that he had also lost his right eyebrow. And therefore they are plucking out the right eyebrow to kind of make it more authentic. Did they say that? No.
They said plucking the eyebrow, they said to resemble the real injury.
I thought they said inserting the hair.
No.
Plucking the eyebrow. I am so sorry. 10 points to team A. He lost his eyebrow and hence this was being removed. Last question on team, in the third round, team B. Because a part of it resembles a fictional character, name the fictional character.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Is incorrect. There are Johnny Depp played Edward Scissorhands in a movie as a humanoid and the claws are looking like that. So Kutinichala Deppi was on Johnny Depp. We have round 4 now. No images. Start with team D clockwise. The Ig Nobel Prize for Medicine was given to a team that demonstrated that X was as effective as decongestant medicines in clearing up the nose. What is X? Fart is not as effective as Otrivin. Team A. As nasal decongestant medicines to clear up the nose. Okay, your mic is not on, but not eucalyptus oil. Team B.
Blowing the nose.
Blowing the nose. Sex is the correct answer. Sexual orgasm or sex is as effective. Ig Nobel Prize, for those who know and those who don't, basically is a parody of the Nobel Prizes where scientists, authentic scientists, are given prizes for weird research, quirky research and quirky results which are evidence-based. So this is, we go to team A, round 4. Dear Sir, goes the letter. I am arrived by passenger train at Ahmedpur station and my belly is too much swelling with jackfruit. Thus began a letter to the authorities. What major change was brought about by this letter?
They started having toilets inside the trains, the Indian Railway trains.
This was a letter by an aggrieved, what is his name?
Okil Chandrasen.
OK Chandrasen, who complained that he did not have any place to go to the loo, he missed his train probably, and toilets were introduced in the trains after this. Is correct. 10 points to team A. Team B, no images. She has painted 3 famous paintings all featuring herself with medical problems. The paintings are called Thinking About Death, The Broken Column after a spinal injury, and Henry Ford Hospital after a miscarriage. Name the painter.
Yeah, Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo is 10 points to team B. What they call a sitter. Is that the term used, sitter? Or is there any synonym? Sitter? Team C, your question. On Radio City, there used to be movie reviews sponsored by a medicine brand. Radio City, there used to be movie reviews sponsored by a medicine brand. The unusual thing about this was that higher the rating, worse was the movie, because you were supposed to take that medicine in a greater number. Name the brand.
Saridon.
Saridon is correct. 10 points to team C for Saridon. That is the end of round 4. We'll have the scores after round 4, please.
Team D is at 15 points. Team B is at 25. Team A is at 30 points. And Team C is leading with 40 points.
Icon of an internet personality called Alexander in real life. He was known for his video games, playing Minecraft. He had 17 million subscribers, but died early at the age of 23 of metastatic sarcoma. Alexander's given name for YouTube was what? A YouTube personality famous for Minecraft game. Probably considered the best ever player of Minecraft. No guessability here, so you'll have to pass, I think. Team
Mr. Piggy.
Piggy, no. C.
King Pig.
B.
Emperor Pig.
A. Anybody? Technoblade is correct. Atharva gets it right. He plays Minecraft. Okay. Team C. What was common to these two events? One is the decapitation of Goliath by David, and the other is what is the thing common to both of these events? Oliver Cromwell was a UK personality, and he was like the kind of, let's say, Chanakya of UK. He served the kings, emperors of UK. A now, team A.
No, it's
I'm so sorry. C. The bell went, so we just take a shot. What is common to these two?
Both heads were put on public display afterwards.
Public display is incorrect. B.
No, never decapitated.
They were, team A.
It was internal decapitation, like the severing of the spinal cord, but no actual like severing of the head.
No internal decapitation after death. They were decapitated after death. In fact, Oliver Cromwell was exhumed 3 years after his death and decapitated by Charles II. And David, of course, is supposedly died of a stone thrown by, Goliath died of a stone thrown by David, and then he decapitated him. That's a legend. Team B, your question. This is a replica of Vincent van Gogh's ear. It was created using Van Gogh's DNA, real life DNA. From where was the DNA obtained?
From the gun which he used to kill himself.
From the gun? No, team A.
So from the blood that he uses pigment in one of his paintings.
From the blood? No, team D.
From the painting, from the canvas.
No.
Because he'd been in touch.
Hair or teeth? Anybody?
Letters that he licked, probably.
Sorry? Ear? No, not the cut ear.
Letters that he licked, probably.
from the letter, the stamps that the letters he wrote to his brother. He had licked those stamps. Those letters were still there, and to create a 3D printed ear of Van Gogh. We go to team A. Last question in round 5. This plaque is dedicated to a fictional character who has devoted himself to research into optics, and he has created a way to change the body's refractive index to that of air. Name the fictional character. Dedicated to a person, to a fictional character who devoted himself to the research in optics and who invents a way to change the body's refractive index to that of air. Team D? Invisible Man is the correct guess. Team D gets 10 points for that. Team A, I'm sorry, gets 10 points, and that is the end of round 5. May we have the scores now before 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah. Team A and C are tied at 40. Team B is at 25, and Team D is at 15 points.
We have Team A and C leading right now, and we go into the pre-penultimate round, round number 6. No images. Team C, your question. Name the doctor who had a habit of chewing on his mustache, trichobezoar, that had to be surgically removed. His bones are currently used to teach forensic medicine. Name the doctor. Name the doctor who had this habit of chewing his mustache, eating the hair, and a ball of hair settled in his stomach which had to be surgically removed. Team C, your question.
Dr. Crippen.
A.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
And D.
Anton Chekhov.
Chekhov, no. This man was on a run from authorities, could never be caught. Joseph Mengele. He had trichobezoar. How is it pronounced? Mengele or Mengele? Mengele is correct. Anti-clockwise, no image. Team B, your question. Sherlock Holmes, the name Sherlock Holmes, you can write it down if you like, provides an anagram for something that means greater PTSD. PTSD. PTSD, as you know, is post-traumatic stress disorder. Anagram for greater PTSD, clue, and that name Sherlock Holmes is an anagram for that. We'll give them one shot, figuring out. Now we'll have the answer, please.
Shock and
major shock.
We'll pass it on to team A. PTSD. Greater PTSD.
More shell shock.
Is correct. More shell shock is the correct answer. Shell shock is an old word for PTSD, and Sherlock Holmes provides that as an anagram. 10 points to team A. 5 points to team A. Sorry. Round number team A, you're direct. No images. Name the social media sensation who takes his fictional name from an eye sign, which means a change in the lens of the eye after acute angle closure.
Dr. Glaucom Flecken.
Dr. Glaucom Flecken is the correct answer. 10 points to the social media sensation. Glaucom Flecken is a sign, and Dr. Glaucom Flecken is the name of Will Flannery, who has humorous videos on the YouTube. Team D, your question, end of round 6. What custom-made refrigerated vehicle became the first SUV to be approved by WHO for transport of vaccines? Custom-made refrigerated SUV. Brand of the SUV costs about 1.5 crores. in for commercial use, not for vaccine use. The same SUV has now been converted to a vaccine transporting vehicle.
Humvee?
Humvee, no. Sorry, Humvee, no. Team,
Let's say the Vaxmobile, like the Batmobile.
no. Team B. It's a well-known SUV. Team B.
Hummer.
Humvee और Hummer अलग है? एक ही है? Same जैसा है. Team A. Land Rover. Close? Land Cruiser is the correct answer. Toyota Land Cruiser is the correct answer. No points there. And before we go to round 7, may we have the scores, please?
So Team A is on 55 points.
Team A 55.
Team C is on 40 points.
Team C 40.
Team B is on 25 points.
25.
And Team D is on 15 points.
15 points. So we have a little distance between A and C and 2 rounds to go. Round number 7. Team B. The contest is called Google Whack. Google Whack. Google and WHACK. Google Whack. What was the contest about? Maladroit Weezer. What did the contest test? Individually, those two words would give many results, but two words together would give only one, the least result. In this case, Google Whack gave only one result. So, Team A, your question. What is the purpose of this contraption?
So these are euthanasia pods.
These are euthanasia pods called sarcopods, portable suicide capsules invented in the Switzerland with 3D printing such that you can print one at home. Round 7, Team D, your question. We are going anti-clockwise. Fictional character. Team D. Name this fictional character. Take a shot, Team D. Team D? Muskrat. Team C?
Dr. Gregory Mouse.
Dr. Gregory Mouse. Team B?
Snoozy Squirrel.
Snoozy Squirrel. Team A?
Mouse MD.
Okay, I'll give 5 points to Team C. He is Dr. Gregory's mouse. The name of the mouse is Steve McQueen. And if somebody had given me Steve McQueen, I would have given it. But Dr. House, Gregory House, he has a pet rat or a pet mouse. The Gregory House is hinted by Vicodin and the walking stick. And that's right. 5 points to Team C. And we go to the last question of round 7. Trypophobia is a fear of multiple holes. You know, like somebody would see these images and they would get scared, they would get anxious. That's called trypophobia. Launch of which product in 2019 was considered responsible for causing anxiety in those who already had trypophobia? Team C. Team C.
We'll go with whichever iPhone was released in that year. So, iPhone X, I think.
We'll give it to you. iPhone 11 Pro was released, and iPhone had 3 cameras and 1 audio microphones and 1 torch hole on the back, and that caused trypophobia. 10 points to Team C there. Before the last round, may we have the scores, please? We might have gotten a little closer.
Team A is on 70 points. Team C is at 55 points. Team B is on 25. And Team D at 15.
Okay, so we have a contest still going. Round 8, Team A, your question. We are going anti-clockwise, no images. Robin Williams, the comedian, made weekly phone calls to Steven Spielberg, making him laugh for a straight 15 minutes every week during a difficult period.
Making Schindler's List.
He was making Schindler's List, is correct. 10 points to Team A. We go to Team D. This music genius was obsessed with scatology. Scatology is humor related to excretion or excrement. He once wrote a letter to a cousin which had these lines. Well, I wish you a good night, but first shit your bed and make it burst. Which genius said this?
Mozart.
Mozart is the correct answer. 10 points to Team D for that. Team C, your question. Indira Gandhi had this very white lock of hair, a condition called piebaldism. The rest of the hair were partially grey and needed to be dyed black every few days. Who was her principal hairstylist? Who was the hairstylist of APJ Abdul Kalam also? Name the hairstylist, well known. Team C. We are going anti-clockwise. Habib is the correct answer. Habib Ahmed is 10 points. His son is Javed Habib, but the father was the hairstylist. 5 points, I'm sorry, to Team C there. Team B. And now we have the last question to Team B here. The short story titled It's Alright He Only Died. A short story titled It's Alright He Only Died was written in the 1950s but was only discovered around 2017. The story is a scathing attack on the United States healthcare system by an author known for a completely different genre. The hint to the question is The Complete Man Bing. Author unrelated to the author. The hint. What was the name of the author who wrote this short story? You give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Dr. Seuss.
We are going anti-clockwise, so Team A, The Complete Man Bing. Team D, see, Raymond, The Complete Man, Bing Chandler, Raymond Chandler. 5 points to Team C. May we have the final scores, please?
So, in fourth place, first of all, well played to everyone.
Yes.
In fourth place, I think everyone needs a round of applause for that. Some brilliant answers. So, Team D comes fourth with 25 points. Team B comes third with 30 points. The runners-up of this quiz are Team C with 60 points. And the winners are Team A with 80 points.
Well done. Well done, all of you. Thank you so much. Please wait for prizes and photographs. And the audience, 2 things for the audience. We will be posting photographs on the registration groups, audience registration groups and this. So feel free to share them on your Instagram handle or whatever. And please write your feedback because we would like to improve every QED. Especially the participants, they should suggest to me what should be done in terms of question setting or the general organization of the quiz. And thank you so much for coming, all of you. We will give them prizes, give them 1 minute so that they can take another applause from you.
As everyone knows, this year QED completes 10 years. This is the 6th edition.
There is Dr. Tushar Maniar and Seema Maniar. And there is Minita, who is probably not here. And there is Suraj and Kruti. They should be here on stage. Please come here.
थोड़ा सर्च नहीं, ये वाला ऐसा है कि नहीं वो ऐसा नहीं है, यू गेट सर्चेस फॉर बोथ थिंग्स, तो सिंगल का बहुत सारा सर्च है, एक का खाली एक ही है।
सर अब थोड़ा सा, कैन यू हैव द थर्ड प्राइज प्लीज? तुषार Maniar. Round of applause to Team B. Thank you for coming. It's an honor to have you guys. It's really an honor to be here. Thank you so much. We have the second prize, please. Sir.
रखना पड़ेगा लगता है
प्राइस लेके चलना पड़ेगा।
नहीं चलेगा, just a photo. Thank you. It's an honor that you guys have. And the first prize, the winning team.
second prize
And also all the finalists, please come on stage here. And I'm so sorry, but thank you for. You can come a little closer if you can.
लज्जा तो यहाँ के रहते श्वेता में सर ने बैठा मालूम मैं अपनी बात में बोलते हैं श्वेता ने बताया बोर्ड में बैठता है
Shweta, where's Shweta? Come on, no? Roshan, come on. Oh, we will take photograph. Everybody can. They will.
Can we come up?
We have a lot of volunteers who did a lot of drudgery, and I thank Shweta and Roshan and Deval and Rachna and Moina and Dimple and too many names to mention. But thank you so much for, and it's very important that you came without having qualified and you came to watch, and that's an amazing, amazing gesture from you. Then you want to come up once? Dimple, बता रही है तो. Okay, this is just last one or two photographs before you can depart.
And thank you for waiting for the pictures.
Yes.
Sir, one more, please.
कौन से बाकी? Thank you so much all.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on Rashmi and Dr. Prerna. Thank you so much.
Student MBBS.
Thank you, sir.
MBBS.
I'm simply amazed how you pull this off every year, you know.
Meaning despite the lack of.
Something when the bar is already so high.
Thank you.
And not.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, huh?
For
Your maths has improved.
Yes.